Hi, just want to introduce myself. My name is Jim Dunlap. I'm a sergeant with the Henderson Police Department. Been in law enforcement altogether about 26 years. I know Jeff Crampton for a number of years. He's been involved in the Henderson Police Department, where he's been a role player. He's a constant supporter for the Henderson Police Officers Association, and I know he sells real estate. A person that works with him goes by the name of Wade Seacats. I've known Wade for a number of years. When I first got on the department, him and I were patrolling the mean streets of Henderson together, and he rose to the rank of captain, and he's recently retired, and I really respect him for his tenure at the Henderson Police Department and the time that we had spent together. Both those guys together have a real estate company. So when it came time for my daughter and her new husband to look for a property to purchase, well, to me it was an easy decision to make on who I should have help them through the process, and it was Jeff Crampton. And through the entire process, Jeff was amazing. When I say amazing, people say, "Oh, that's a great catchword," but what I mean by amazing is walked her through, and her new husband Alonzo, every step of the process, to finding the property, to even coordinating with having a company come through and do an inspection of the property. And then when an issue was located, he didn't just let them know, hey, that this problem existed. He actually went above and beyond and found a company and said, hey, I trust this guy. I've used him before to do the inspection, and let's see if this issue really is a problem. And walked with him hand in hand instead of just going, oh, call it, give this guy, here's the phone number, give them a call. And to me, that's the personal touch that goes above and beyond any other realtor that would be out there. It's almost like a friend of mine that's helping my daughter get through the process. And that's kind of, I don't look at him as a realtor, as a company. He's a friend and a confidant that I would trust, again, with my daughter with this huge purchase in their life. And then they sign the contract, and they get the loan, and they have their keys, and guess who's there? Jeff's there to provide them with that historic moment of, here you go, your first home that you purchased on your own, your first big purchase as an adult, and he's there to enjoy that moment with them and with us, because it's a big deal for a dad and a family, knowing that your daughter and their husband are being taken care of the way that Jeff and his company has taken care of my daughter and his and her husband Alonzo. So that was amazing. I'm like, all right, cool, all right, we're good, right? Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for walking through this process with my daughter and her husband, but that wasn't it. I'm like, what? What do you mean that's not it? You know, the sale's done, everybody's been paid, everybody's happy, they're in their house, got their keys? No, not to Jeff. They're not done. This is a connection that Jeff makes with his clients that are not, we say clients, and I think to Jeff, they're family members that he takes ownership of. He has a process where every quarter, right, you have an air conditioning unit, and that filter needs to be changed regularly in order for it to function correctly. Well, guess what? They don't have to worry about going to Walmart and finding the right size for their air filter. Well, that Jeff and Wade actually provide that service. They come and introduce themselves again to the homeowners and say, here you go, I'm Wade, remember me? Here's your air filter. It's that time again. And it reconnects them as being part of the family. And I think that's a huge personal touch that they provide to their again, I say clients, family members that they've helped get with this major purchase. There's another thing that Jeff had done that again was amazing, above and beyond that any other realtor that I have ever come across or heard of take the time. My daughter and Alonzo had their water heater go out. Again, could be a traumatic experience, especially for someone who's never owned a home before. Water heaters break all the time, leaks. Cool. They had Jeff was able to provide them with a homeowner's insurance policy, a warranty. So they called the number, walked through the process, and it wasn't the right service we were getting from the warranty company. So I'm like, well, let me call Jeff. Let me see if he knows what's going on. And as soon as I got on the phone, it was immediate. This is BS. They're not treating you right. Who's involved? I'm like, whoa, yeah. All right, cool. All I needed was a little advice. But Jeff took it to the next level. He took it to the next step, and he took a personal interest in making sure that not only the water heater was repaired and fixed and needed to be taken care of, but he actually called the warranty company that he has a personal relationship with and advised them that, hey, this is BS that your providers are doing this to customers, and that you should know that they shouldn't be part of this process. And took time and hours, really hours out of his own time to take this personal interest, which he didn't have to. I mean, it was already done. But again, I just go back to Jeff and Wade. They look at these transactions as now they're family members, and that's how we treated them. And it was refreshing and amazing to know that they took time out of their own life and their own schedule to worry about my daughter and making sure that she was taken care of. And ultimately, we were able to get the water heater replaced without any further delay. And again, I think that was in large part to Jeff taking the time to take a personal interest in this. And that, again, it's amazing, and it just shows that Jeff and Wade they just go above and beyond to make sure that their folks are taken care of. And I appreciate that. Thank you.